Hello, big dreamers. Katie Rhines, your plant-based registered dietitian, is here. I have a master's degree in human nutrition, and I'm really excited to talk today about, do I regret going to college, and do I think college is necessary? What are my tips? What's my advice? So, my story is that no, I do not regret going to school, but I grew up working at a high raw macrobiotic healing cafe where it was built due to a cancer diagnosis, and it helped people live longer, live brighter, reverse their diseases, get off of their medications. And I was working at the cash register making smoothies all day, meeting people who said, yeah, wow, I got off of my diabetes medications, transitioning to this kind of diet, and I feel so much better, I feel so much energy. That's what I wanted to learn about. I wanted to learn how to reverse cancer with diet after working at this place. So I was like, how can I get the confidence to do that? How can I get the credentials to do that? Let's go to school. Let's learn all about this. So of course I went to school. I double majored in dietetics, nutrition, fitness, and health. I was so inspired about lifestyle and the power of exercise and nutrition to reverse and prevent disease. So I went to school and I learned a lot of things about how everybody should be taking fish oil. Your brother, your grandmother, everybody, make sure they're taking fish oil. That's really good for their heart and anti-inflammatory and everything. And drink 3 cups of milk every single day. Gotta get in your calcium, you know. Carbohydrate counting, calorie counting, get that iodine from salt. Have you heard of kelp? Hello, like pregnant women should know about dulse. Anyways, and I went back, when I went on Christmas break, I went back to work at this amazing oasis of a cafe, Organic Garden Cafe in Beverly, Massachusetts. And I was like, yeah, you know, I eat yogurt now, and I eat eggs now. And I met a guy who was glowing. You know these people that you look at them, you look at their skin, you look at their eyes, and they are just radiating with health. And he's like, yeah, you know, I eat 5 bananas for a meal. And I was like, what the F? Like, are you kidding me? Like, I already felt like an alien my freshman year going into school as the only vegan. If you've seen my video, Studying Dietetics Vegan, the only vegan, where I had a lot of instances where I felt extremely isolated and alone and lost, and why the F am I here? Like, I could be teaching this lecture about beans. Are you stupid? Anyways, yeah, I don't regret school at all because I was a difference maker, okay? I showed people that I knew what kale was and that it should be on the salad bar, not as a decoration. I started a vegetarian club, I was writing for the newspaper, I was teaching fitness classes, I was doing my own series of plant-based food demos. Like, I rocked that world. Go to a big school, like, make a difference. The actual, like, class part of my college experience was, like, maybe 5%. And honestly, like, you can learn that stuff on your own now. Go to PubMed, look up the research, go to nutritionfacts.org, and he's got all of the research with all of his videos. That's basically how I got my master's degree, honestly. Like, I just wanted the confidence. I just wanted the confidence that I knew everything I needed to know about nutrition so that I could help people more. And what I learned was very, like, can you believe this? Like, I have the same credentials as, like, I've done it all. I've done the whole professional thing. I've done the institution thing. Like, I know, I've been there, and I'm telling you, you don't need that to be confident about healing people, because what they're teaching in school isn't necessarily healing people as much as it could when you're going to a holistic, raw, vegan cafe. Like, I wanted to save the world. I was so inspired by people like Fully Raw Christina, who are actually giving the medicine to the people with an organic co-op, or an organic raw plant, like veggie and fruit co-op. That's medicine. That is what we need. And, like, I remember in my master's degree, I was like, oh, I really want to get in the hospital and get in there and make people healthy food. And my dietetic internship director, the professor at the time, said to me, oh, you want to be a chef in a hospital? You want to be a chef? And I was like, yeah, I want to make really healthy food for people. In my lifetime, I want to see people in the hospital eating really plant-based, extremely vibrant food. And he said, you're in the wrong place. You're in here to get a master's degree. What are you doing here? And I was like, oh crap. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am in the wrong place. But hell, I stuck it out and I got my master's degree anyway. And I got my registered dietitian thing anyway. And I applied for lots of jobs and everything anyway. And you know what? None of that's aligned with me. I'm all about health. I want to help you see how beautiful this freaking world is. This world is magic. We are all magic. There's something so unique inside of every single one of us that nobody else has. And the more that we love ourselves, the more that we love this earth, the more that you're going to research this stuff on your own and recognize what works best for you, and you're going to be able to shine and deliver that medicine that only you can deliver by loving yourself and taking care of ourselves, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to help people do. And I found in myself that I love teaching dance classes and yoga classes, and I love doing food demos and blogging and writing articles, and I was already doing that in college. I was already doing that. And honestly, like, my advice now, this is my perspective, this isn't the truth, and my perspective has changed over time, and I apologize. Like, I'm only doing the best that I can with the experience that I'm having in my journey. But honestly, my advice now to dietetic students coming out to me for advice is you don't need to go to school. Okay? You really, really don't. That confidence of having letters next to your name, or of having, you know, the high GPA next to your name, I didn't feel any more confident after I got my RD next to my name. I thought it was really dishonest. Really. I thought it was BS. Like, yeah, my degree is, I got a bachelor's of science, but that literally will stand for bullshit. I thought it was bull. I was like, honestly, I had to memorize this and like pull all-nighters and memorize a practice exam and pretend like I was learning something when I was really just cramming and doing a bunch of crap to jump through hoops for people to get these stupid letters next to my name so that somebody could actually care to listen to what I have to say. Really? Cool. Like, cool. Okay, I'm out of time. I'm afraid the thing's gonna cut me off, but my name is Katie Rhines. I do have a master's in nutrition. I am a registered dietitian, and I apologize if I inspired you to go to school. Like, I would love to hear more about your experiences. I don't regret going to school at all. I definitely made it worth it for me at the time. I did my best to make a difference, and that was amazing, and I'm so glad I was definitely in the right place at the right time, and I'm so glad for my experience. But for those of you who are really like, you know, it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of money, and why would you spend your time and money on books and on people just listening to this crap that isn't necessarily something that you agree with? Maybe there are more progressive programs out there. I don't know. I went to a pretty old school program, you know, classical situation. Well, yeah, I really invite you to listen to your heart and I've been jealous of people who like have a story, you know, people who have that experience, like, oh, I lost all of this weight, or I reversed my own autoimmune disease, so I am so confident in my ability to heal people. I don't have that necessarily, but my story is my truth, and like is my experience with school. Like, that is my huge ass story right in front of my face, that I knew all along how to heal people, and I was learning about it watching people with the plant-based diet, and then I didn't learn about that at school, and like I thought that's where you were supposed to learn the best of the best information, and how did I not learn? How did I not learn that in school? Like, that is my story. That is like a smack in the face to me. And I want people to know that. I want people to know that you're not going to feel fulfilled or feel confident when we have these letters next to our names. And it's just like, I just felt so, after I graduated college and stuff, I was just like, wow, like, what? Like, I was just like so stressed out, and like I could not have done, like, it was really hard. I am the epitome of a fish successfully climbing up a ladder. Like, I'm not the kind of person who is cut out to do like the studying and all of the work that it takes. And I realized that outside of school too, like, it is not my truth to be working in a clinic, in a hospital, and trying to impress all of these dietitians that are so set in their ways with how the nutrition recommendations are, with the carbohydrate. I do apologize, my camera cut off there. Alright, let's wrap this up. Is it 100% necessary you have to go to dietetics school and learn about nutrition and have a degree next to your name to feel confident and to make a difference? Absolutely not. If that's your truth and you'd really like to get in there and get in the clinic and maybe even have the opportunity to work at a plant-based clinic, yes, you're going to want to have a degree next to your name to have the opportunity to interview for those positions. If you'd rather create your own thing, know that that's possible as well. Know that other opportunities are absolutely possible, and we're able to, this day and age, to do our own research and to create something that's never been created before, okay? Let's make a huge impact. Allow that magic inside of you, the unique, amazing you, to radiate to those around you. Give your medicine to the world. My name is Katie Rhines at vitamin.katie on Instagram. Leave your questions and comments below. I love you so much. Please do tell me what you want to hear below, and I'll do my best. Hey, P.S. I just have to add that this is really a hard message for me to say in a video, just because I was so relieved with the credentials next to my name, being able to start every video saying, "Hi, I'm your registered dietitian. I have a master's degree. You can trust what I say. I have confidence in what I say." And with this type of video, it cuts through that. It's cutting through the crap, leading to my authentic core. And yeah, even in like plant-based clinics, or any kind of healthcare clinic, any kind of doctor, why do we have to put up this front? I just want to be as real with you as possible. And I want you to know that my experiences are valid and my knowledge is valid, and I'm very nerdy, and I've always been nerdy about nutrition, and I still believe that my views and my research is on point. And I'm still a dietitian, and I still have a master's degree, but I invite you to dive deeper. And yeah, now that I've revealed how I feel about my education, it's unsettling to me putting this video up, because I'm afraid that you'll lose my trust, and I'm afraid that you'll think that my credentials don't mean anything. Well, you know what? This is really hard for me to say, but that's just the way it is. Like, that's how I feel. And it's really hard for me to let this guard down and to let you see that I'm hiding behind this shell of a label of a dietitian, which it's very protective, and it's really great to feel like you can listen to me for some reason with that title. I don't know. Leave your comments below how you feel. I feel very, very vulnerable, and I feel very uneasy right now for some reason. Like, I feel like I want you to know how I feel, but at the same time, I'm losing the part of myself that's protecting my ego, or whatever is going on. So leave your comments below, and know that, yeah, I'm here to be honest with you, and that's how I feel. And I'm sorry, like, I feel so many, like, I've been wanting to get this off my chest for so long about how I feel about college, and wow, so that's all I have to say, okay? We are the lucky ones. Let's not stress too much. I'm just trying to follow my heart and live a happy life, and recognize that we don't have to have a mundane, safe, secure, what society thinks is necessary to feel like we're enough. Okay? I love you, and I wish you the very best. I hope you got something out of this video, and if you'd like to learn more, if I didn't answer something that's on your mind, leave your comment below, okay? Bye.